My father was a lithographic print artist in the 1930s. He would draw these images for these posters like this, which would then be used in cinemas all over England.
If that sounds like your cup of tea, and you happen to live in the UK, then I've got good news for you this winter and spring. With an evening preview from Thursday the 30th of January, and a full exhibition until Friday the 31st of March, at the Southsea Cinema and Arts Centre in Portsmouth on the south coast of the UK, you can meet Goff Gleadle, the son of the artist that created these lithographic prints. And if you're wondering what my connection to them all is, then just know that I'm the one that digitally restored each of these. Myself and Goff have been working together since about 8 or 9 years ago, and we are so pleased to show you our renditions of these posters, as well as in the past few years, Goff has worked on a book. So if you'd like to know even more about the story of how art like this was created for advertising throughout England, America, and so many other countries, then why not take a look? And fear not, if you can't make it down to the south coast of the UK, or you happen to live very far away, then keep watching to the end so that you can find out how you can purchase the book from afar. And with direct contact to Goff himself, I'm sure you can get your hands on some of these prints and cards as well. Head over to thebigheadman.com. That's thebigheadman.com. In the early 1980s, when I was about 40 years old, I visited my parents in our hometown, Nottingham. By that time, I had lived and worked abroad for a number of years, but had finally settled on the south coast. Growing up, I had known my father Lawrence as a bus driver for Nottingham City Transport. As I was leaving, my father said he had something that might interest me. We walked towards his garden shed, where he handed me a large dustbin liner full of old papers. Intrigued, I discovered my surprise that they were wonderful, colourful advertising and cinema posters from the 1930s. Surely they hadn't been in the shed for 50 years.
My name's Goff Gleadle, and you've just seen some of my father's work.
And my name's Kendall James. If you'd like to know more about these posters and this artwork, then please check out linktr.ee/Miss Kendall James.